Hello guys, so I want to remake this video because the last one that I made was a bit just not the best. So in this video, what I want to do, or what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go ahead and evaluate the limit, excuse me. So it says the limit as x approaches 2 of x squared minus 4 over 2 minus x. Now a lot of students really fall for a trick that is very easy to fall for, that basically happens when we forget our algebra skills. So I'm going to rewrite the following problem. Okay, so we have this following problem: the limit as x approaches 2 of x squared minus 4 over 2 minus x. A lot of students either don't know what to do when they do direct substitution, and that is the first step that we're going to do here. So when we do direct substitution, we get the following thing. So we get 2 squared minus 4 over 2 minus 2. So we're just plugging in, 2 for x and, seeing what it is, right? And so obviously we get 0 over 0. Which means, oh no, right? And either students get stuck with this one or they make a mistake that is very common, but also that we really have to watch out for when it comes to these limits, because it's very easy to get the wrong answer for this one. So the thing that we have to do here is we need to factor the top. So the top of this function is x squared minus 4, and the way that we would always do that, we always remember the sum and difference pattern: a plus b times a minus b equals a squared minus b squared. So if you guys think about it, this is x squared minus 2 squared over 2 minus x. This would be x minus 2 times x plus 2 over 2 minus x. Again, this is something that if you really know your algebra, you would obviously know the sum and difference pattern. If you don't know that pattern very well, I do have videos over that, so we can kind of refresh our memory. Here, either students think that 2 minus x is equal to x minus 2, and that's actually not true. There's a reason for that, and it basically means the following. So, for example, 2 minus 4, if I plug in a 4 here for x, it's not the same as 4 minus 2, right? So we can't say that they're equal. It's not the same thing as x minus 2. 2 minus x is actually 2 plus negative x. So if we look at it the following way, we know that the negative x can go first and then the plus 2. So we can rearrange it that following way. And then we ask ourselves, what next, right? So here, obviously, and again, students can really make another mistake in where they think that, they can do this, and no, we can't do that. Do not put parentheses where they're not supposed to be in, right? The way to do this is we are going to go ahead and write the same thing we did on the top. And on the bottom, we see there's a negative. We can take that out. So negative the quantity x minus 2. So that is what I really want to make clear with this one. We would then go ahead and say, well, now we can cancel this out. Because really, this is just a negative 1, really. It's really, at the bottom, there's really a negative 1 here. So we can cancel it. We can cancel the x minus 2 out. But now we have the x plus 2 all over negative 1. It's all being divided by negative 1. So really, this is x over negative 1 plus 2 over negative 1, which is negative x minus 2. And now we can go ahead and do direct substitution again. So we're going to plug in 2 for x. So when we do that, we get negative the quantity 2 minus 2, and this would give us negative 2 minus 2 which would be negative 4. So the limit as x approaches 2 of x squared minus 4 over 2 minus x is equal to negative 4. Now let's say that I did not know to make this following rule, right? And let's say, and this would be the incorrect way to do it. And I really want to do it, you know, the correct and incorrect way. So this is the way that we want to avoid to do it. When we have the limit as x approaches 2 of x squared minus 4 over 2 minus x, a lot of students make this mistake in where they say, well, I know that it's x plus 2 times x minus 2 all over 2 minus x. And then they think, well, 2 minus x is x minus 2, right? So they make the mistake of saying, well, this is x plus 2 times x minus 2 over x minus 2, because really, you know, this is this, and yeah. And then they would do this, and then you would say x plus 2, and then you would just plug 2 in. 2 plus 2 is 4, and no. Do not, and I'm like really repeating this, do not make this mistake. It's wrong. Do not do this. Right? So I really wanted to just show you guys the difference between the correct and incorrect way to do this, because a lot of students really forget that rule of, you know, when you have a negative in between a number and a variable, whatever is next to the negative number here, this minus sign, goes to whatever is to the right of that. So x would be negative and not positive here. So I just want to make that very clear. And so in reality, this would be our answer. So yeah. If anybody has any questions over this, please let me know. But with that being said, I really just wanted to go over this really quickly. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. And please like, comment, and or subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.